Welcome back to the Gamer Guide channel. I am Rollin, and hope you guys are all having a fantastic new year. I appreciate your positive comments and feedback on the last video. It was really nice to see. I actually got some subscribers out of it too, which is the first growth I actually had on this channel for quite some time, so I definitely appreciate that. In this video we're going to be building new mechs, so I'm going to be building 3 different mechs. This one I'm going to make a helicopter mech, probably with some mega lasers in tier 5. And then we'll do a hover mech, kind of an old traditional mech, which are interesting. A little bit heavier firepower and more armor, super heavy. And then at the end we're going to build a relative tilt spider leg mech, which I've never seen anybody do, so it might be a first in Robocraft. And we're also going to be talking to Baerentoeter, founder of Atlas Core, right after the intro, so stick around. Yeah, I was thinking about trying out the rails, as everybody was saying they're overpowered, but hadn't really noticed, like I hadn't gone up in too many games where other people were playing rails.
Yeah, well, maybe the mega rails is, because, I mean, you can like fire 10 shots right after each other, and you still do a lot of damage, so as long as you can hit something.
Yeah, no kidding.
You can just spam those shots, and eventually hit something and deal a lot of damage. So it kind of takes away the skill, and they're also way better in close combat that way, because you're not like reliant on just hitting those 2-3 shots.
Yeah.
Otherwise you're dead in close.
Yeah. It would be nice if, I mean, maybe they balanced it with the rail being a little squishier or something, so you could strip it easier, or I don't know how it would be the perfect
Mega
solution.
weapons still have a lot of health.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you think you're gonna play Drone when it comes out?
I'm still waiting. I'm definitely keeping an eye out, but I haven't bought it yet.
Yeah, I did the supporter thing, so I got early access to some of it. I know they got it on Steam now for like $20 though, so you can, you know, play the little demo version. But it's not really there yet. Like I want to see them add build mode to it before.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I
Like
really start playing it.
what they need to do is combine the crappy shooter that they have now with their graphics, and then we're getting somewhere. But until I've seen that happening, I'm a little bit reluctant.
Yeah, and it seems like one of those kind of things where like those gaming companies will put something out there for fundraising and then they just go at a snail's pace, like some of those base games. I forget the actual names of them right at the moment, but you know, they have all these fundraising things and then you don't really see much in the way of results. So I was a little leery about it, but you know, I threw a couple bucks on it anyway, just because I like, you know, what it could be. And I'm willing, you know, they put out enough where I know they're not total bullshit artists. So, you know, there's some real stuff out there. You can check out the level builder and you can play the demo. But it's definitely not where it needs to be competitive with Robocraft or Crossout.
Yeah.
So, but I'm hoping, man.
Right side?
Right side? Okay. Oh, we got guy up top.
Oh, me.
I got him. He's dead. Alright, coming up over to the center. Fire down on these guys. What's this guy made out of just pure electroplates? Alright, let's go back and get repaired a little bit. Got him. That helped a lot, man. I turned down the game volume so I can hear you a lot better now. Or as far as, yeah, it works. Should have done that earlier.
Freak! Oh my god. He's staring.
They murdering your face, or what's going on?
No, he wrote freak in chat, so...
Oh.
I'm coming.
Nuke his face. It must be a little tank or something. Almost a dead tank. Now you're a dead tank. Oh, dude, we got a flying ostrich on our side. We are gonna win now. Shit. There's a plane that wants me dead.
I want to.
Axe, you're playing too good. Stop it. There we go. He's dead. The hack of knowing how to aim. Lead your target. Alright, you got a guy on the ground here too. Get him, ostrich. Nothing's amusing. What does it got for legs? Oh, little hover things. Oh! They got me. Dude, you're doing good. Look at all the kills you're racking up.
Thank you. Yeah, it really depends on the map and the enemies.
It's like you played this game before or something. Oh.
Yes, I have indeed. What did you know?
That's just a wild guess.
I used to be a pretty decent bomber pilot.
So that's the history behind the bomber.
Yeah, when I got to 10, the first plane that I was playing was a bomber, so...
It's like became your favorite thing ever? Yeah.
That's kind of when I joined the forums, I think, and that's where I got my avatar.
I guess I'd have a jump jet mech on mine, but that's not a thing anymore, so now it's helicopter mech. Got it. But I need to brush up a little bit and get better. Alright, that guy is being a sneaky dude. Ah, eat that. He's almost dead. Nice. Good job, super noob.
Annihilator fully charged. Firing weapon in.
Nice. Good job, guys.
That was a nice match.
Yeah. Kicked some ass, Baerentoeter. Let's see what this. Can I see your score? Yeah, here we go. Damn, 8-0. 6,000. You're the man. All right, let's see what I got for that. Baerentoeter, you're getting the heart and the star. There you go. And did I get anything unlocked? That's the real question. All right, still working on the next one. I think next level I'll be at grade 12. So I want to build something with those new exhaust pipes. Those look pretty awesome. I don't know what to. Maybe I'll make some kind of. Could put them on my wheeled vehicle. That Jeep I made. That'd be pretty sweet. They look better than the exhaust pipes for the trail. Yes, we're back with one of those heavyweight mechs, this time with 4 stabilizing hovers, just like in the old day. And I went with the super heavy blocks this time for a little bit more robo ranking, as each is worth 10, so that put me at like over 3,500,000 ranking. It's got to be one of the highest ranked vehicles ever made. And it weighs over 67,000 kilograms, which is 149,000 pounds if you're on the Imperial system. And I'm still riding on your mama.
Pow!
Besides your mama in the match, you also got JB Ball, Chicken Person, and Mr. Pythagoras, who's rocking this awesome creeper hover. It looks pretty nice. I'm liking the artistry on that. So this goes to show you can still build a solid green cube and put a face on it, and it's awesome. And on the other side, we got some lame-ass planes. Boo! Boo! That looks a little bit like Rose Falls invention, actually. Somebody in the comments last video had said that Rose Falls' channel got deleted. That's a little unfortunate. I like watching his videos. So, if you're watching this, man, shout out to you. Hope everything was going good with the video gaming career. And I actually want to play that game you were putting together. I know he was putting together a tower defense game, and I never did see it out in the market, but I definitely would check it out if it's been released. Earlier on, I was talking about drone a little bit too in the video with Baerentoeter, you probably noticed. I do have it on my account, and I'll probably play a little bit. I'm just kind of waiting for an update with a little bit more build stuff in it to come out. I'm not really super hyped about doing the level stuff. I want to do some of the vehicle building, of course. So far, this thing's taken pretty well. I've actually built a couple of these Atlas mechs, I call them. The other one has a super sniper rifle and some of the small lasers, and then it has some flak, which in this situation would be real nice, as these guys with the missile launchers are getting real annoying. But you can do a lot of damage in this game with the super mega laser, so I'm not going to complain too much. We'll just take our hits here. We already got a kill. There's 2 kills. That helps a little bit. Plus we got Creeper at our back. Thank you, Mr. Pythagoras. That has got to be one of the most polite taunts I've ever heard in a game. It's pretty much paramount to, "Oh, thank you very much, sir." Can only use it for allies, I guess, huh? Unless you're just really gracious about defeat. Alright, put a couple more lasers up in Salmon, and let's see if we can get back here and give Mr. Pythagoras a couple more points. Oh, he's got red inside of his Creeper mech. I never knew that the Creepers could bleed. We're going to take that out. He's got a big old chunk out of him. That's morbid, man. Man, their whole team is flyers, isn't it? But we're just taking them out, so it's no problem here. I thought about maybe trying to play some different planes. Yeah, look, check that out. That is Rosefall's plane right there. I thought about making some other planes, but I've been having too much fun building some of these mechs. And as I mentioned earlier, we're going to be building a relative tilt mech. In fact, I built a whole bunch of them, but I'm going to probably post 2 of the relative tilt mechs I put up on the shop. They all have Gamma in the name, so it'll be called Gamma Supermech and some kind of descriptor. You can also just check out my name, Rollin, up there in the top left corner if you want to check out what's going on the market, as there's some other stuff I won't put in the video that's posted on there too. But that was a quick match, a lot of fun. Thanks for the game, guys, from Atlas Core. And we'll definitely be giving Mr. Pythagoras some love on his Creeper mech, especially with the gore inside. That was a nice little touch. Got to give some props to Free Jam and have a lot of fun unlocking these brand new parts. Thumbs up and definitely check it out if you haven't. Alright, enough waiting. It's time to build a new relative tilt mech. So this actually was not the first super mech I made. The first one I made used a lot of light blocks, and I kind of had to go back to the drawing board and add a bunch of mediums as it was so squishy. But it was an easy way to kind of get the concept down for this one. On this one I decided no light blocks whatsoever. We're just going to use compact cubes, medium cubes, and arrow rods. And that's what I did, and actually made it lighter after doing all the arrow rods. So pretty happy with the way it turned out. I did come up with a even more recent version of these flying tilt spider leg mechs. It's a tier 3 one, and it's about 95% covered in electroplates. I'm not going to actually show that one because I don't want to make this video way too long in this episode, but if you want to check it out, it will be under Cortex Gamma Supermech on the market. If you want to check it out under my name, you can do that too. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way this turned out. These are not quite as tanky as some of the other mechs, of course, because I'm not using the heavy blocks or something like that, or electroplates, but it does probably a lot more fun, even though it's a little bit more challenging to play. You have to watch out a little bit for your maneuvering and stuff like that if you lose some of your thrusters, but fortunately you can take quite a few hits on the ground, and with the way it's wired together, it does pretty well, as I dodge those blasts like Jackie Chan. One of the things I did on this mech that I think kind of helped me be successful in this build is I used all large thrusters for the extra armor and CPU efficiency too. It also helps, but I found using 8 of the up thrusters, you have about 3,250 kilograms you need to be at, and then you can start getting boost whenever you press the space bar instead of losing altitude. So you can truly fly around. Now you're not going to be as maneuverable as a drone per se, but with the extra legs you can do a bunch of stuff that drones can't, like crawl up the sides of walls and get out of harm's way when you get shot down and stuff too. So it's really maneuverable. It's a lot of fun to play, and they take a little bit more practice, but you can do stuff like this, like back up and then crawl up the side of a wall and kind of hop away to safety if you get in trouble or if you get low on energy and you don't have your power module, which I actually do right now. I should probably be using that. So anyway, I hope that helps you guys. Again, you can check it out on the shop. I'm going to put it under Gamma Supermech, and then they'll have some other name near it. I probably won't post my original, as that one needs a little bit of finagling, even though it is a little bit smaller, and I like about the smaller size on the one I used with light blocks, but this one's definitely better for combat. Thanks again to all my subscribers and people who just stopped by to check out my videos from Reddit and other places. I appreciate all the positive feedback and everything I got in the last video. It was probably one of my biggest videos in a while. Definitely appreciate that. And if you'd like to see more Warcraft, let me know down in the comments, and throw me a thumbs up too. I'd appreciate that a lot. Do you guys have any particular robots that you're interested in Robocraft? I've been building a whole myriad of different stuff. I made a tier 1 tank earlier this morning. It was kind of fun just to see if I could do something 2000 CPU, and I certainly could. I found by experimenting in tier 1 that the robot ranking cap is 7,499, and for tier 3 it's 75,000. So that's little tips for if you're building lower tiered robots and want to use all your CPU. Now I got a star, sweet. Anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Make sure you thumbs up and leave a comment if you did. Thank you for taking some of the time out of your day to watch one of my videos. I appreciate that very much. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye-bye.